Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I got Crazy Viking, Steve, David Bateman, Ben Coon, Baz. What's going on, guys? Sorry I'm a little bit late. Had to run some errands for the wife. You guys should know how that is. I appreciate your patience. Had to be a little bit of a courier and go pick up a couple things that the wife had purchased a couple weeks ago and finally got around to it. Now that things are starting to kind of open back up a little bit, peeking out here and there. Maz, Atomic, Blastoid, Stephen Robieto, appreciate you all joining. Peace Frog, welcome to the stream, guys. All right, so we're going to be doing a little something different. So Community Monday is our stream on Mondays, guys. And again, so normally this is for like if there's a Soroli event, I can help you guys live and it's fun and all that good stuff. But there are no Soroli events right now, and really there's not many events at all. And I did want to go ahead and do a complete and total rehaul of my talent builds for you all as part of revamping the Mastery series that I've started since way back when I first started doing this. And then also, I just want to put this as available to you on my Discord as well. I'm going to be saving all the different builds that I've made on this stream, and I'm going to be putting them on my Discord every single week as we go through these. Can we discuss those talent builds? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So this is an empty talent tree right now, so we haven't built it just yet. This is rocktalents.com. It's a talent builder that you can use to kind of customize what you want to do with your commander. And on the left side, it kind of consolidates all the talents that you're using and then the stats that those talents provide as well. And sure, we can definitely talk about, if there's a better way to do it. I'm just going to kind of use the builds that I use right now, and we can kind of customize those as well. I do have my account up right here as well, so you can see. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my commanders and pull up Alexander. I've got quite a few builds that I use with him. So let me go ahead and zoom out here. So these are some of the builds that I use, and Effortless and Martial Mastery are definitely ones that I use, especially if I'm not using YSG behind. Martial Mastery is a good one to go for. And then I always take Hold the Line and try and get also Strong of Body on my infantry commanders. So we're going to try and do those things as well. And then, of course, Iron Spear is big against Cav, which is huge in the game. And then as much rage as we can regenerate throughout there, too. That talent tree looks different. I need a Saladin PvP build, please. I've got one. It's on the Discord right now in the Commander Trees section. But again, I'm going to be doing... I'm going to make a new category. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and make it live right now if you want to, so that you guys can see. I'll put it right above. Here, I'll create a channel. It's a text channel, and it'll be Commander Talent Builds. Create. No, I don't want it to be. I want it to be a category. Hold on. Delete the channel. Cancel. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not... Yep. Okay, that's the right one. Delete. New category. Create a category. Commander Talent Builds. Create category. All right, it's all the way at the bottom, so let me drag it up. If you guys are on my Discord right now, you'll see this live. And we're going to do a commander inside inside of that category. Every commander is going to have multiple builds that you guys can use for whatever situation that you need, whether it's open field or garrison or rally or multiple armies or 1 versus 1 or whatever. I'm going to do them all. I'm doing them all. But we're going to try and get through the infantry commanders today. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time, but we're going to do our best to go through them all and get through it, because we've got quite a few infantry commanders now, especially legendary. And again, I do want to do multiple builds here for each commander. So 815 premium. I'm doing very well today. Thank you for asking. Right back. Have to go out with my dogs real quick. Okay, cool deal. No problem. Trav Stoven, what we doing today, boss man? We're doing builds. We're doing builds live. All that good stuff. Atomic Blastoid, again, it's a little later than normal. I apologize. I had some things to pick up for the wife, and that store that had the things that I needed to pick up was only open in a very short window of time, and that was exactly when I'm supposed to stream. Tuckster, welcome to the stream. What's cooking? Is it worth delaying my YSG expertise to get my Richard from 551 to 5551? No. No, just if you got 5.5, go ahead and unlock the rest on Richard if you want to, and then start working on your YSG, man. Use speed mode and rock talents. That's what I'm doing. I definitely got that set up. Oh wait, no, I don't. I did before. Instant. No, I'll do the max. What's the autofill? Yes, autofill. I wanna include stats. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, cool. Someone ping me when Drago does the city keeper build. Is that infantry? I guess it is, huh? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Is Artemisia worth to invest in? Is she good? She's good at Garrison. That's about it, though. I personally, for Garrison, she's like an 8 to 10, and for Field, 4 or 5, average. Alex Galo. Alex is who you should be working on. All right, let's jump into these because I don't want to burn daylight here. Let me. All right, so I've got the Discord category up. Now I need to add in the Alex channel name, Alexander Builds. Create channel. There we go. All right, so we're in. All right, so let's get started. Again, looking at my... No, not that. Looking at my builds here, this is my open field build. This is a different variation where I'm just wanting to do as much damage as possible. Take as much damage as possible. Or, I'm sorry, do as much damage as possible with this. And this would also... this would be for my YSG build because it gives me everything I need. And then this one is not complete, so... Let me go ahead and get some music going too for you guys in the background so you don't have to hear people cutting their grass, because that's pretty much what's happening right now. Hope you guys have had a good start to your week. It's Monday, so depends on what's out there for you guys. Let me mute this hopefully quickly enough. No, okay, cool. All right, cool. Trav Stoven, thank you for the donation, $2.79 Canadian dollars. I love those Canadian dollars. Those are worth more. I like you. Can a Sun Tzu YSG pair work against Attila Takeda? In Garrison, yeah, it can, Itachi. But you gotta properly reinforce and you gotta have the right build. Does Alex do counterattack? Every commander does counterattack. Every commander does counterattack. Now some have more enhanced counterattack than others. Okay, so again, we've got 74 points to work with here, guys. That's basically what's going on. Peachy, welcome to the stream. So, some must-haves, right? So if you have the attack tree, some must-haves that you've got to go is get Effortless. This is a really, really good skill. And again, the cool thing about this site is you go to where you want to, and then it shoots everything that way, so you get everything you need to get. Know anything about Peerless Scholar event? Delay. No, I don't know if there's anything delayed, Christopher Kren. And thank you for the 20 check donation. I haven't heard anything about a delay, but I have seen some of the questions that have come out for it. And they're pretty easy questions. A lot of biology questions, which is odd, and some history questions so far. There's like 10 that I've seen. Attack is the damage you do when hitting someone. Counterattack is the damage you do when someone attacks you. Yes. So again, if you, that's why whenever you first attack somebody, the white number above their head goes up and down until it normalizes, because if you attack somebody, you're only doing normal, and then once they attack you back, that's when you get the double damage, and that's when they get the damage that you're doing too. Can I use open field Alex build for rallying buildings? Yeah. Yeah, the builds that I'm going to do for Alex are going to be more for if you're bringing nuke or not. Because this here, Martial Mastery, it decreases active skill damage, which means it does not decrease... I'm sorry, it decreases the active skill damage by 3%. That means if you bring, like Richard, for instance, or Charles, the only thing this does is give you more normal attack damage. It does not decrease Alex's skill damage because it's not an active skill damage. It's a proccable skill damage, if that makes sense. So again, I'm going to do the with non-nuke first, which you definitely want to have Martial Mastery for. Again, I always try and get Strong of Body and hold the line. So we've got 24 points remaining. I always like to get these up here too. A full % of defense and health over here is very good. Let's go back down. I do want to get the increases counterattack damage dealt by 1.5%. That's definitely valuable. This is a health and I believe a defense. Yep, but these are 0.5%, guys. The attack ones are 0.5%. Florjan, 356, welcome to the stream. What are the best Sun Tzu pairings? I've got a mastery guide for Sun Tzu that gives you a ton of pairings, although it is old, guys. This is part of the remake, the rework for the Mastery series, is doing the builds. I'm also going to redo all the pairings as well, since we've got a bunch of new commanders out since the last time I started the Mastery guide. Itachi, yeah, it's definitely worth switching to Ottoman if you do a lot of skill damage and you're fighting a lot. What are you using for making these builds? I could definitely use that program. Never seen it before. It's rocktalents.com. I think it's something Shinchi does. Partners with somebody who does a website. And they have a lot of his builds on here. I'm going to show you my builds. Did we get new KBK rewards or is still the coin? Schneidi, it's still the coin, my friend. It's still the coin as of right now. Maybe the new Light and Darkness for K307 will be a new thing. That'd be nice. I definitely don't need to fight for another coin on that account. Those accounts too. Alright, so we definitely want the Rage too. Undying Fury, normal attacks, grant 3 additional Rage, up to 9 whenever you max it. Again, I also told you Iron Spear is definitely a must-have. That drops us to 12 points. Now, Versatility is basically a hot garbage talent tree. So we've got, when this commander is serving as Garrison Commander, grants an additional 2 Rage every time a city is attacked. This is for open field. A lot of this stuff has to do with city stuff and barbarians, which again don't do any good. Kingsguard is also a garrison build. Meteor Shower is a rallying talent, but again, you have to go through all of this just to get there, which is very, very, very inefficient. This is kind of cool, but again, to get there, you have to go through so many talent trees, so much of the talent tree just to get there. So I won't be using this. 3250, welcome to the stream. Again, guys, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook at the same time. So if I'm answering questions and you don't see those questions, it's because you're in Twitch and the question was in YouTube or vice versa. I usually have a chat on the screen so you can kind of follow along, but there's not a whole lot of screen real estate here for what I'm doing, so I want to make sure that you guys get the builds more than just the chat. I'm not sure about 307 facing 289. We'll see. Alvin, I've got that build on my Discord right now on Commander Talent Trees section in Rise of Kingdoms category. You can go check that out. There's a bunch of Sun Tzu builds. Do you think Ramses is worth investing for free to play? No. I think he's okay, but he's not worth investing heavily in. Alright, so we've got 12 points left. Let's see where else we can go with this. So, again, to get to elite soldiers, right? You got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we've only got 12 points left, so that could be 2 points into elite soldiers. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Fight to the Death. Increases all damage dealt by 6%, but also increases all damage taken by 3%. That's a huge problem. But this is for commander that's not using skill damage. So this would be Alex Richard, Alex Charles, Alex Scipio, if you wanted, Constantine. Last Stand is not something that you want to get either. Honestly, I think I'm just going to take it up to the right side of this tree, get a little extra march speed. This is for open field. I'm going to get all the march speed I can get. We got 5 points remaining. Let's get the extra point of health here. And then 2% attack. That leaves me with 2 points left. Do I want the snare? I don't think I really want the snare. I guess we can go 1% of health there for the last points. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so that's the build. That's the open field. Is there a way to name this? How do I share it? Can I name it though? Is this for rally and PvP? This can be used for rally as well. Again, this is only for non-nuke though. You can't have YSG or Sun Tzu with this pairing. John, that's correct. Sun Tzu primary is usually better than LG primary, but it depends on the situation. Alright, so I took a screenshot. Let's see what it looks like here. Let's open it in Paint 3D so that I can give you a text thing here. So, open field, no nuke pair. We'll make the text in 3D. Or do I gotta do that over again? I think I do. Open field, no nuke pair. There we go. Well, uh-oh. I did things. Welcome to me editing, guys. Alright, so that is open field, no nuke pair. So we're going to save this. Save as image. We're going to do a new folder in the... Let's just do a new folder. Talent builds. Alex, open field, no nuke. There we go. Alright. So reset. Twitch stream is like 10 seconds ahead of YouTube. Yeah, Twitch tends to be a little less buffered than the rest. Who's the best legendary commander overall? Hezeman. It is YSG. Khan is correct. Is it worth using mixed troops with Ethelfled? Sometimes. In Canyon it is. Mixed troops on the open field tend to die quicker though. Chinley, how you doing, buddy? What's your take on benefits when it comes to migrating to older, younger kingdoms? Older kingdoms, if they're more active and you can get in with a good... like a Cyrus League team or something. Younger kingdom, if you have missed a lot of the commanders and need to restock up on some of the wheel commanders, that's the less expensive way to do it than using Universals / Card King. Adam, that's correct. Sun Tzu is one of, if not the best epic in the game. Which combo you think is better for building rally? Richard Alex or Alex Richard? Alex Richard. Prime Gaming, welcome to the stream, buddy. Chronic, we'll see, man. We'll see who we face. It's going to be coming up. About a day, we're going to be able to start selections. So, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so that was one build done. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. Again, I told you, we always get effortless. Now, if we're doing heavy nuke, alright? So, if we're doing Alex YSG, for instance, increasing all damage dealt by 6%, but increasing the damage taken is not the worst thing in the world. So, fight to the death is something you can take. I always like armored joints and unyielding. I always like taking that. However, again, if we're doing active skill damage commanders paired, like YSG, Sun Tzu, Eulji even, you don't want to do this because you're nerfing your own damage. So that way, again, we're going to go hold the line all the way up there. We're going to do strong of body. We're going to take the defense percent right there. And honestly, we may actually be able to get to elite soul. No, we won't. Points remaining, 20%. Let's do something here. Let me see if I can get there. 1 point remaining. I would much rather have elite soldiers than fight to the death. So let's do that. And then we're going to get 1 more % here in the health. So I think that's actually the build I've got right now. Let me check that. Yeah, there's the build that I've got right now. Although, wait a minute. What else did I take? Oh, I took fight to the death. So I should cut this off. And I do like unyielding. So increasing counterattack damage by 1.5% or increasing all damage dealt by 6%. Increasing your damage taken is a thing. This will definitely cause more damage. Fight to the death definitely causes more damage than 1.5% counterattack damage. But I also don't like taking 3% extra damage because that's all damage taken. That's nukes everything. That's basically giving somebody half of a skill damage skin. Twisted Brain. The skill spec does not matter on Constantine. The talents have to do with what your level is, not what your skill loadout is. So we're going to do Constantine on this channel or on the stream. Check out the Alex build on your Discord. Well, that's one I made, isn't it? If it's on my Discord. That's the one I just made. That's the one I literally just made on the talent builder. Okay, so I need to only allow, hold on, this is for permissions. Let me adjust some of the roles here. In fact, let me adjust the role in the whole category. Edit category. King. King can do everything. King is me. Alright, let's see if that works. So Wolf, yes, that's basically what I'm going to be posting. That's for that's for pairing with a nuking commander. All right, so let me go back to the thing here and save this one. Again, you can look at the stats here and see the differences. Screenshot. This is not what I wanted to do. Dang it, no. Screenshot. Let's do it again. Open. Is this in? This isn't in edit and create. Edit. Ugh. This is in photos. Open with Paint 3D. Always. Thank you. Text. Open field. This is supposed to be bold as well. Nuke. Pair. Get rid of that and reset. All spend. welcome to the stream. I watch your videos on YouTube and I love them. Keep them up, brother. Thank you very much. I definitely will do that, and thank you for being a part of the community. After I expertise, should I go YSG? Should I go Alex or Richard? Alex. Best infantry legendaries for Ceroli, plus YSG and Ethelfled. You can do Richard or Alex. Those are the two best. Jorik. Hey, Drago, do you think Delane's amulet is worth making? No. If so, where would you use him on? No, I don't. Yes, YouTube is slow. I'm sorry. I can't control YouTube. It's probably getting blown up because of how many people are home right now. What is the minimum investment for YSG? Atomic Blastoid 5511 is minimum investment. Nuno Lee, who should I use with Osmond? Osmond should be a secondary to any commander pairing that you do. Because he has really good nuke, you can put him behind pretty much any commander, any primary commander in the game. YSG, Richard, Ethelfled, I mean anybody. Anything with additional skill damage is also really good too. Alright, so rallying pair is basically going to be the same as the open field pairs, and it just depends on who you're pairing with as to which one you want to use. Now, I'm also going to do a Sunset Canyon one, guys. Okay, so this one is a little different because Victory Charge here actually is not bad for Canyon. So let's make that build as well. We're going to do Effortless. I usually pair Alex with Charles, or I have Alex as a second. But if I have Alex as a primary, I usually pair him with non-nuking commanders. So I'm going to go ahead and do Martial Mastery. And I'm actually going to do Victory Charge as well. So Victory Charge, when the army is led by this commander, defeat an army belonging to another governor. Attack is increased by 6% for the next 10 seconds. This effect will be removed once troops have left battle. So once you defeat one army, and again, you can have Alex as part of like a 4-army versus 1 situation, then he gets that for 10 seconds, that 6% attack buff, which is nice. Jorik, reach out to me on Discord if you want to go through the Delane's amulet thing. I don't want to stop what I'm doing just to go over and check that out right now. I'm trying to get through these talent builds. Can Alex YSG win against Wu YSG? It can, I think. I think it's probably pretty even, though. I think Wu YSG might still have a little bit of the advantage. Now Alex Richard would work really well. Itachi, please do not use legendary sculptures for gold stars. It's basically 8 to 10 sculptures for 1 regular gold star. That's the exchange rate. It's not worth it. Save them for past glory donation and KVK. Guan Alex, which skill should both have? Schneidi. I mean, you should definitely have the first and 4th skills maxed out on Guan. And Alex, his 4th skill and 3rd skill are actually the best skills after his shield. So you want to kind of max him out. Again, Atomic. This is for infantry. We're doing infantry today. We're going to have a lot to get through. Guys, title of the stream. All infantry builds on this stream. We're going to go through them all. Infantry, Cav, Archer, all that. Let's not try and jump around too much. Just let's talk about the talent builds, what you guys think of the builds, and all that good stuff. I always like to have Strong of Body. I've got 24 points left. I can definitely get to Hold the Line. 13 points left. I can get to Undying Fury. I can get Iron Spear. 5 points left. For Canyon. No. No problem, Atomic. No problem. March speed is basically a waste in Canyon. Well, technically it is nice because you get to something faster and you can start damaging it faster with normal and counterattack versus just normal attack or just counterattack. There's just nothing else to put it into that I want. I don't want to increase damage taken in Canyon because that's painful. Do a gathering build video, Prime Gaming, that's where it's at. The Witcher, how can I apply for membership? If you're on YouTube, it's this. On 206th day since the kingdom has been opened, you will get Alex Wheel. Yes. Is Eye for Talent coins delayed? It is delayed. I haven't gotten mine either. Ahmad Hamad, Constantine must gain a shield to activate 40% skill damage reduction. If so, you have to have full Garrison talent tree to gain that 10% chance to activate a shield. That's one way to activate a shield, or you can pair Constantine with Charles or Alex. Or you can have a Skolas coin. What do you think about that? Civil War happening right now in Lost Kingdom 57. That's great. All right, so 5 points left. I want to get this last point in defense because it's right there for the taking. Half a point there. Do I want fight to the death? Because I could get it. Or do I want to use one and get health? Because honestly, I mean, the march speed is not going to do me any good, although it's fast. It's 2%, 3%. Is Max Sun Tzu with Alex 555 a good pairing? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Does Richard Shield work with Constantine? Richard doesn't have a shield. He has a heal. I don't know what you mean by that. Frankie Savior, yes. It's all about the level as to who can be primary. It's not the skill loadout. Although you want to make sure your first skills are maxed almost 100 times out of 100. Eros Gaming, no, this is for Canyon. I've already done 2 open field builds, one with and one without nuke as a secondary pair. This is going to be for Canyon. And the difference is Victory Charge right here. Victory Charge is the difference. I'm gonna go get this 1% attack or 0.5% attack, and then the rest health, because health is really good. So this gives me 13% health, 9% defense, 7.5% attack, and 6% march speed. If you want to go higher march speed, you can drop these and get an extra 12% march speed, which it's nice, but in Canyon I'm just not sure that there's value there. So screenshot, open. Let's do Canyon build, bold, justify. Canyon build, Cantian. Alex Canyon build. All right, reset. And again, you don't want Alex in Garrison, so we're not going to do a Garrison build. Where's the best talent for Minamoto? I do have that one on my Discord right now if you want to go check it out. It's really good. What do you think of these pairs? Elcid-Freddy, JC Ramses. No, Ronan. Elcid-Freddy would be okay, but Elcid Ramses would be better. And then, no. I don't, to answer your question, no. Premium, welcome back. Shrizzy, welcome to the stream, buddy. Alright, Sun Tzu a good pair with Alex secondary. Yes, yes. Any infantry commander with another infantry commander is a good pair, guys. It's nothing to sneeze at. Alright, Alex is done, right? Because we did Rally. We're not going to do a Garrison because he shouldn't be used in Garrison. And we did a Canyon. We even did a Canyon build, guys. I mean, why not? If you've got a ton of talent respec scrolls and you want to be number 1 on Lost Canyon, use that build. Alright, so next infantry commander is Charles. Now, Charles is going to have a few. Charles is going to have a few. How would you build Richard for open field? You're going to see it. You're going to see it on this stream. David, Ekpo. Lucky everybody. All right, so Charles, let's take a peek at what I've got going on with Charles in game right now. So Charles, my talent build, is very similar to my Edward build. Now, my my constant back and forth is always Desperate Elegy. Do I want to use Desperate Elegy or not? And if so, how many points do I want to put into them? This is my open field build right now. I also use this in Canyon, obviously, because I'm not switching back and forth specifically for Canyon. But when the army led by this commander has been reduced to 30% strength, greatly increases rage accumulation rate for the next 20 seconds, which is a long time. An additional 5 up to 25 rage will be received from each attack. If you max it out, that is pretty substantial, especially if you're getting swarmed. That is a ton of rage. You're going to be shotgunning skills like crazy. Ryan Lynch, you're very welcome, man. This is the whole point. Community Monday is for you guys. It's for you guys. Sun Tzu and Alex, which one primary in Canyon? I'd go actually Alex in Canyon. The way T3 work with the attack, defense, and health buffs and stuff, the stats, Alex actually is a pretty decent primary if you're going to use Sun Tzu being an epic commander. After expertising Ethelfled, what should I buy in the shop? You should continue buying Ethelfled, Nuno. You can trade those in for past glory coins, which translate into legendary universal sculptures. You should always be buying training speed ups, any other gold sculpture commanders out there, gold stars. If you still need epic stars, buy them there too. XP tomes and training speed ups. I think I said one of those twice, but you should always buy them, so buy them twice. Now, again, some other things that you can tweak with this. Balance reduces damage taken by 3%, but also reduces damage dealt by 1.5%. That's something you can take out of here. If this is going to be for an anti-Attila open field build, you don't need loose formation because it's skill damage. But again, that's very hard to do in the open field. It's hard to choose your opponent in the open field in real battle. So this is actually a really excellent build. The other thing you can do, again, is cut off balance. And then put those points into these two march speed things. 12% extra march speed is not bad. But we'll do two separate ones here. We're going to do both, all right? So let's go back. Whoops. Let me minimize that. Let me go back here. Yep. All right, so first build we're going to do is just open field, generic, with some march speed. Okay, always get hold the line. Always get strong of body. 6% health for 3 points is too good. It's too good to pass up. I always get these. This is like my default go-to build for infantry right here. Take off balance and put it in the Desperate Elegy. That, again, that's my inner struggle right now, is trying to figure out, do I want to put points into balance or do I want to put those 3 points into Desperate Elegy? I do have builds on my Discord right now that have 3 points here, or 4 points here, and no points here. Or even 5 points here and no points here. And then I take one of these percentages off. And guys, I have tested, by the way, elite soldiers in the open field versus the build I just showed you in game. The other build in the game is better. It stands up a lot stronger. Are there going to be more Soroli streams? I missed the first one. I would gladly help others this time. Raven, yes. That's what Community Monday is for those types of streams where we can help the community finish their Soroli projects and things like that. But since there is no Soroli, this time I figured I'd do a talent build stream for you guys. We're definitely not going to get through all the infantry commanders, guys. There's no way. I'm answering too many questions and slowing down on my talent building here. But Testudo formation is always good to have. Loose formation is also really good to have. I like spiked armor. The counterattack damage dealt is very, very good. Reducing damage taken by 1.5%, also very good. Now this is where, again, you can kind of start trying to figure out something. Do you want a little more march speed? If so, you can go 2, 4, 7 points here. You get, what is that, 18% march speed? That's really good. That's really good. 18% march speed for 7 points. That's not bad at all. But again, that's 7 points out of 13. That leaves you 6. That means you can't get all the way down to medicinal supplies and get the whole thing. It's only 1 point into medicinal supplies. So you'd have to cut off medicinal supplies to get some speed. And then you might be able to get balance if you want to. But maybe get this defense point here too. So we're going to do best just generic balanced build. Okay. We always like to have medicinal supplies. Any healing in the open field is very, very good. Now we've got 5 points left. And again, do we want to put it in Desperate Elegy? Or do we want to put it into some march speed? Or do we want to put it into balance with 1 point into march speed? I think we want to put it into Desperate Elegy. Let's do it. Let's put it into Desperate Elegy. That's our build. Okay, so we're going to open this up. We're going to name this Open Field Balanced. Where's my text box? There we go. Open Field Balanced. And there's no debuffs to skill damage or anything like that, so you can pair this guy up with anybody. Alright, we're going to save. We're going to name it Charles Open Field Balanced. That's done. Reset. Can you do Martel Garrison build against Attila? Absolutely. That is also already in my Discord, though, by the way. I already did it. In fact, let me pull it up. Where's that? It's on downloads. Charles anti-Attila, right here. There's my Charles Garrison anti-Attila. So I'll put that on in my talent builds folder. Alex Gilmore, they do not stack. With what? Do attack and defense debuffs stack? I.e. if Belly and Ethelred both hitting same target from different armies, or even same if you're... No, because Ethelfled's has all three. If they're different, if the debuffs are different, then they stack. But if they have the same type of debuff, they don't stack. Ronan, it can, but you waste way too many points. Way too many points. My Discord link. Let's pull that up too. Whoops. Channel links. Discord link. You're getting to see all the behind the scenes, guys. It's just the easiest way to do this for you guys, so I'm doing it. There's my Discord. Bingo. All right, so that was Open Field Balanced. Let's do Open Field Super Tank. So that would include balance because it reduces damage taken by 3%. That would include loose formation, testudo formation, medicinal supplies. I would also say desperate elegy because more rage the better. You definitely want to have health right there. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. And we want super tank. So is it defense or is it... Oh, I can't have all that. Do I want the 6 or the 9 rage though? Is that really that big of a deal? Versus the percentage here? I might back off maybe a little bit on the desperate elegy. Just to do that. Yeah. There we go. 4 out of 5 on desperate elegy, and then 3 out of 3 on the Undying Fury. That's what I'll do. Sun Tzu YSG, highest damage dealing pair if they both hit 5 targets because of rage engine and skill damage. Guan Yu might have replaced Sun Tzu with that, Leonards. Maybe Guan Yu YSG is now that, but Sun Tzu is very, very close. I think Guan Yu with the extra targets and stuff and the extra additional skill damages have probably surpassed Sun Tzu in raw damage. Razban, that's why there are multiple builds on there. Like, this is exactly why I'm doing this too. I'm making these builds and labeling them so you guys know exactly what to take. I usually take, just to give you the mina build that you're looking for here. I'll show you the build that I use. If I can find mina. There it is. This is the build I use. Now, I usually like to take this 1 point into March speed as well, which is this one right here, but I lost the rage. So I went back in favor of the rage and took and lost the point in, and I also got the additional archer damage. There you go. Saladin really quick, but again, guys, I want to stick to infantry on this one. This is my Saladin build. This is specifically with Takeda, which is his best pair in my opinion. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, so this one is Uber Tank. Whatever you want to call it, Uber Tank. Now again, if you wanted to add a little extra damage, you could forgo the rage here, the 9 rage, and get Iron Spear for the additional 9% cav damage. I would normally choose that. But again, this is a super tank build. This is only for getting the maximum amount of tankiness out of this talent build, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do this as well. Open field, super tanky. Save. Charles, open field, tanky. I've checked the talent tree. Only 3 points get wasted if you go for Meteor Shower and Buckler Shield. Can you give a quick peek to versatility tree? You're crazy. You give up hold the line or a number of different other things in the attack and infantry tree. I just don't think it's worth it, man. We can check it again a little bit later. Let me get through these real quick. All right, so this one's done. So that's 2 open field ones. Again, there I can do. In fact, you know what? I will do a speedy. Let me do that first. Got 14 points left. 9 points left. Do I have enough points to get here? I don't. Is there anything to give up here? No, there's not. Alright, so for the speed, this is the super speedy Charles build. Yep, Robin, we're going there. We're getting there. I hope the person that created this talent tree build made some money off of it. You can donate here. Again, I'm not associated with this site, but I'm pretty sure if you just type in Rock Talent Builder on Google, it will come up. It's McHandsome. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. Alice Vensk, I drink mercury for breakfast. Florijan, Ovidiu, and Heaven Help Us Too. Thank you for the follows on Twitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We got a lot of different subs on Twitch too. Thank you very much. Premium, yeah. You can only use Charles. You only use him Charles as secondary or Garrison, and as secondary you don't need the talent tree. Yes, I do that too. But the thing is, in Canyon, you definitely want to have him in Canyon. Frozen? I'm not frozen. Does latent power work for YSG's second skill? No. No, it doesn't. Additional skill damage, not just additional damage. Yeah? Alright, so this is the Speedy, the McSpeedy. Alright, we're going to screenshot that. Text. Open field. Speedy. Infantry. Save as. Charles. Open field. Speedy. There's going to be a few builds for Charles, guys. And to be honest, again, these are basically going to be the same on Richard, guys. They're going to be exactly the same on Richard. Yes, Frederick. Latent power does affect Ramses. Alright, there we go. Reset. Now let's do some Garrison stuff. Alright, now we're talking about some Garrisons. Canyon build for Alex. I did make one, Tiny Rick, on here already. In fact, let me upload some of these so you guys can start seeing them, okay? And I'll create a Charles one too. Charles builds. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Why isn't it updating? Charles builds, where'd it go? Why isn't it working? Hold on. Permissions, King. Manage permissions, manage channel. Save. Yeah, for some reason it's not working. Interesting. Let me close down Discord, and you guys can see that a little bit in the screen there, I think. Yay. Alright, let's see. Alright, let me add. We're going to add talent builds. All the Alex stuff. Alright, so I've added the 3 Alex builds in Discord right now. If you're paying attention to it, you probably just saw it. Okay, I added it 3 times. Fantastic. Delete channel. Delete channel. Alright, so Alexander builds are in there. We're going to finish up Charles really quick and then do the same thing. Now again, I did just, I already made that Charles build, the Charles anti-Attila build. That's this one right here. I went into balanced and I went into testudo. You don't need loose formation and you don't need impregnable because those are both skill damage based. So I got hold the line, I got stronger body, I got the anti-cav iron spear, I've got undying fury, I've got all those goodies. So this is the anti-Attila Garrison Charles build. I've already done that one. Now, I'll also do a generic one as well, and I think that should be the one that we should wrap Charles up on. Because the rallying build, you can pick any of the open field ones, and that's fine. Whatever you're looking for. Except for the March speed one. The March speed one would be pointless for a rally. Alright, so let's do a typical standard Garrison, non-Attila. Now, this would only be if you can have full infantry, so this is open field, so I'm going to have to do 2. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, we got 11 points left. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There it is. You never want to increase damage taken on a rally, from a rally, I would say. Martel build for Canyon. I think one of the other open field builds will work. There's not going to be a specific one for Charles because he doesn't have a talent that is like the victory charge talent on the attack tree. There's no talents on here that are really that, you know, for that kind of stuff. You can do Snare Thorns, but I prefer putting that on Ethelfled or a support tree commander. And I've tried Elite Soldiers in Canyon. It's not good. It's not good. You have to go through too much garbage to get to it. All right, so this is a standard, like, basic open field. Now, you're losing a lot of rage here. You can get rid of medicinal supplies and get some more rage if you want to, and then maybe add another stat point over here. Also, Kingsguard is not bad to go after. It says when no effect when garrisoning cities. I've seen this work on cities. So This might just be a mistype, or they just haven't coded it correctly into the game. But Kingsguard does work everywhere. That's what I've noticed anyway, unless they've changed it very, very recently. And that's 3% attack, defense, and health. Does first Guan, YSG second, Sun Tzu, Ethelfled third. Dude, Leonard's. I've got a Canyon build that goes through all that. It tells you exactly what you need to have. I can't go through your whole build right now on the stream, though. Your whole Canyon set up on the stream when I'm trying to do this. Hot Glazed Donut, welcome to the stream, buddy. Martel build for Canyon, please. Again, yeah, any of the open fields will work. Any of the open fields will work. The one I showed you, the one I have in game, this one is the one I'm using in Canyon right now. This is the one I'm using in Canyon right now, and it works really well. Using Desperate Elegy is not bad either. Taking the 4 points out of here and maybe taking this 1 defense point and using Desperate Elegy, it's not too bad. I haven't gone back and forth on that just yet. So this will be generic open field infantry garrison. Garrison, open field infantry. Uh-oh, it didn't save it. Cancel. Dang it, come on. Do what I told you to do. Garrison, open field, and infantry. There you go. Now save. Charles, open field, garrison, infantry. Alright, now let's do it again, but instead of, we're going to cut all that out. So, in fact, we're going to cut this out too. Now this is only for infantry, but still 6% for three points is not bad, even in a mixed, like the city, for instance. We're going to go city. Half% there, 0.5% there. Oh no. Go back. Definitely want to get Iron Spear. So Iron Spear, Rage, 6% infantry health. Now, again, if you don't have a whole lot of infantry in your city, this might be a little bit excess. But 2% health for infantry as well here. These are also all health or infantry based. Call the Pack is definitely good, though. If you want some extra points for Desperate Elegy and Balance, you can do that. You'd have to cut Strong of Body, though. And I don't recommend doing that. Even with not having full infantry. You don't need full infantry for these. These do benefit your infantry troops. So this, to me, is a good city garrison build right here. I'll screenshot this. Same thing. Sorry, y'all got to go through all the editing stuff, but we're going to do it all at once. Why not? Garrison, city. Generic. Charles, Garrison, city. All right, Charles is done. Charles is done. HP is best stat to gain because it's lowest in start. Leonard's, yes, that's correct. Charlemagne build, please. Not this stream, my friend. I will do a leadership commander version of this stream as well. Hey Dragothien, what is the best season 2 commander to garrison against Edward YSG? Season 2, so you don't have Wu at that point. So actually, oddly enough, if you can get a hold of a full cav garrison, you can do like a Saladin in there. I know you don't have Takeda yet, so you can't use Takeda. That would be ideal. But like something with Saladin in it. So Charles Saladin would actually work really well in a situation like that. Go loose formation, the anti-skill one like I put up just a little bit ago. Let's get to business, guys. Garrison is the most important now, countering Attila Takeda. Yes. So it's done. You've got the build. You've got the build, my friend. Level 19 Barb. Nothing to see here. Nick 9, I'm a Cav main player. I've console out a Mina double C expertise. Is it worth it to invest in Alex? Have him 5100. Heard he is too good not to have maxed. He is too good not to have maxed. You should go after Takeda, though, next. If he's coming up pretty soon. I don't like Nowhere to Turn, man. Because I'd rather have this. Undying Fury grants you 3 additional rage every normal attack. With Nowhere to Turn, you only get 2 additional rage per point, and you have to be in the garrison. So this gives you more. 3 rage per turn versus just the 2. So Nowhere to Turn is not the way to go. Yeah, Spoon Teggy. I'm starting to trust Kingsguard less and less. AOO buildings defending talent tree build. The open field one works in Arc. The open field garrison one works in Arc. 80 million Cav player here. Gotta say, love your Sippin' Saturdays lives. You have a new sub from me. P.S. Richard sucks. Mike Saring, I appreciate you subbing. Richard doesn't suck, just he sucks in Garrison. Don't do it. Unless you're in Arc, and then he's awesome in Garrison. Alright, let's see. Let's get back to it. Alright, so we did Charles. We finished Charles, yeah? Chillest ever stream. I'm sitting and doing some office work for my firm, accounting, bills, taxes, and so on. Sipping on a glass on the side and getting some nice builds from Drago. Willie, that's the plan. I appreciate you joining us. Alright, let's go to Constantine. I think everybody here for Constantine just wants to see the anti-Attila build, so we'll do that one first. I'll save you. I'll save you. We'll do this one first. Alright. So we go all the way to Divine... I'm just kidding. We don't go all the way to Divine Favor. I'm teasing. I tease. I'm teasing. So we have to have Rejuvenate. Okay? Rejuvenate's a must-have. Alright? You never want to use this. Expert Design is only for siege units. Now, depending on what you're using, if you've got a healer behind him, like, say, a Richard for Arc, using counterattack is a very, very good thing. But we're talking Attila Takeda anti-Garrison, so we're not doing that. We want to go Emergency Protection. When troops led by this commander take skill damage, which, well, no, I take that back. So there's no skill damage from Attila Takeda. Nope. So we don't take that. We don't take that. Let's do our standard impenetrable fortifications and empty fortress stratagem. We'll do our Rage, Undying Fury. Definitely getting the Iron Spear. Definitely getting into Strong of Body. Definitely getting into Hold the Line. We still have 17 points. So we're going to do defense there. We're going to enhance the healing effect because we do have a heal with Constantine. We're going to take loose formation 100%. Ryan Lynch, we will get to open field. This is the anti-Attila Takeda Garrison build. Hey, Drago, have you done the Constantine Leo pairing yet? Yes, I kind of came up with that, actually, Captain Hook. I keep hearing good things about it. Yeah, I came up with it. It's pretty good. It's not that much, if any, better than Constantine Charles or Charles Constantine. There's times where it performs better because of the less than 50% health thing, but overall, it's about the same. Now, open field, that's a little bit of a different story, and it's really good. Patrick Husnick, sorry I joined late. Did Drago talk about Desperate Elegy? I don't understand the each attack description. Curdy P, yeah, that's why we didn't do... Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Y'all got me sideways. I'm reading stuff. So we don't need loose formation because there's no skill damage. I'm sorry. So we've got 10 points left. And the thing is, there's not really much left to go into. We kind of have to start going into... How many points is this? Why do I feel like I have a better build for this already? Hold on. Let me go in game. For some reason, I'm brain farting right now. That's weird. Ah, here we go. I did go into King. Why didn't I take empty strategy? That's weird. This is my anti-Attila, but I should have this, and I don't need these. Alright, let's figure this out together right now. Alright, so we got 10 points. We definitely want to get Iron Spear. We gotta have it. 100%. We need Rejuvenate. 100%. We don't necessarily need Elixir. 9% increase. I guess it's good to have, because it's about a 20,000 hit point heal or something like that. I'll do it for cities too, Curdy P. But really, you want nuke. You want double nuke on cities, Curdy, against Attila Takeda. With Constantine, you can put Sun Tzu, you can put Ulji, you can put Osman, you can put Scipio, you can do any number of things. Biker, shut up. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes you need a second look. Sometimes you need a second look. The only problem with the right side of this tree is it's very March speed based. You got Snare of Thorns, which is a debuff, which is worthless in Garrison. This 1% health is nice, but it takes 4 points to get there. And then Elite Soldiers would be ideal. But again, you got to spend 4 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and I don't have that many points. And again, to get to Kingsguard, it requires 12 points. You know what? I'm going to take a little bit out of there to get Kingsguard. So you're going to get 1 point into Elixir. You get 6% healing effect. Why does it start at 6 and only go up to 9? Was that right? It goes up to 9 or 18? That's not right. That's broken. It's supposed to be 12. I found a bug. I found a bug. It is 9. Okay, so it goes 3, 6, 9. It goes 3, 6, 9. So that's 3% health, not 6% health to start. I found a bug. So that's 3% health, not 6%. Oh, shush at level 19 bar. Can you do a Sun Tzu open field and tank? Yes. Do you still think Alex Barca is a pairing worth in your 5 open field marches? Yeah. I mean, I think there are better ones out there, Victor Milan, but it's still really good. It's still really good. Depends on what you got available. All right, this is my anti-Attila right here. Boom. It's done. Anti-Attila. Open field infantry. Screenshot. Again, in your city, you really shouldn't be using this pair for anti-Attila. I mean, you can, don't get me wrong, But really, you either need to bubble or you need to have enough troops to use double nuke. Is really what should be happening. Garrison. Open field. Anti-Attila. Boom. Save. Constantine. Open. Garrison. Open field. Anti-Attila. That's a long file name. But there it is. Don't save. What Alex build do you use for YSG? It's on my Discord now. I actually did upload it. Go to invite. Copy. This is an invite specifically for the Alex build, talent build. Mika, Domika. Yeah, absolutely. That could definitely work. Drago, what do you think your chances are for winning this KBK? As good as any. It's a pretty generic question, so I'll give you a generic answer. Quang, I believe it does. I believe it does. Courtesy, we can't use Constantine for city garrisoning then. You can. You just can't use hold the line. It has to only have infantry units. So we'll do it. We'll do a city garrison build now. So we got to get rid of hold the line, which means we're getting rid of all this stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. This isn't bad. 2% defense and 1% health, but that's for infantry only, guys. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now we've got the ability to do elixir. If you believe what Kingsguard is here, that means it does not work in cities. It means you got to get rid of it. Okay. These are all 1% for 2 points. I don't like it. I might have to come back and do those though. This is for anti-Attila as well, so no loose formation, no emergency protection, no impregnable. We can go nowhere to turn here at that point. That leaves us with 6 points here. Really, Blue Note? You're sure? That's interesting. That's a good tidbit, guys. So he's saying he removed all of his non-infantry out of his city, and hold the line still did not proc, which means that this is only an open field talent. Green Label 1904. I've got specifically a video for that. Let me give you the playlist link for that. I want to say it's this one. I want to say it's this one. It might not be, but that gets you in the right area. That's playlist. For Green Label on Twitch. 6 to 7 waves, not a single proc, but Testudo formation proc multiple times. Okay, well, if you're saying, I gotta trust you. I will test it though, because that actually concerns me for open field garrison too. I have not tested it, but I just assumed it worked because it says when this army contains only infantry units, but it says army, guys, so maybe that means it doesn't work in garrison. We're gonna find out. I have to test it now. So we got 6 points left. I guess we kind of have to go into these, huh? Because these are going to be half percents as well. That's half percent. That's a percent health. Are one of these percent health too? I might actually do those. Let's attack. Health. Yeah, let's do it. 2. Well, that's 1. 1. 1. This is defense. This is defense. We got 3 points left. 2 attack. Attack. Let's go with the defense. So 1, 2. Those are both March speed. What is this one? Health. Oh, well, we're definitely doing that. Hold on. Minus 2% health. Bingo. All right, this is City Garrison, anti-Attila. This is a weird looking one, man. This is a weird looking build. And again, this I don't recommend using Constantine for your City Garrison. For anti-Attila, it does work, but you'd be better off using double nuke if you've got the right troop count. If you don't have the right troop count, just bubble. Don't hurt yourself. Garrison, City, anti-Attila. My goodness. How about that? How about that? So, Constantine, Garrison, City, anti-Attila. Bingo. Did you show Richard's talent tree yet? Nope, we haven't gotten to Richard yet. We're going very slow, like we always do. Lux Agar, yes, I'm going to try. Curdy, can you explain when it says troops led by this commander? Does that mean also inside city as well, or only on field? Curdy, I've been assured by the developers that that means in all situations, and the commander can be primary or secondary. That's the way it was explained to me. The Sun Tzu Watch, do you work against Attila Takeda with 200 million power? Yes, yes, Leonards, it does. Assuming all those are not T1. Yes. If only tested it in city garrisons, not flags or structures. That being said, I might just be super unlucky and it didn't just proc once. Okay, I will test it out. But I generally don't put hold the line on city garrisons because I don't... Shadow Legion's the exception. It's not the rule. Best defense against Attila is a bubble. If you have less than 2 million troops and no double nukes, yes. Yes. And also your tech. Your tech needs to be in really good shape. Alright, so that's that. That's 2 Constantine anti-garrison, anti-Attila garrison builds. Let's reset. Now we're going to do open field. Now again, open field, you need to be a little bit more generic, so you're going to want to take emergency protection for sure. Now if you're pairing with Richard, you do want this. When healed, troops led by this commander have their attack increased by 9%. So you definitely like this, and I'll do this for Richard only. Also Joan, if you have Joan with him, you heal with Joan. Now let's go up here and get Hold the Line. Let's get Iron Spear. Let's get Undying Fury. Let's get Strong of Body. Let's get Defense. Why is that blue line coming all the way down? It's weird. That's a 0.5%. It is. And some March speed wouldn't be bad, right? Open field? March speed wouldn't be bad, and we got all the goodies. Yeah, let's get March speed. There you go. We're good. This is open field with healing secondary. There you go. Constantine, long ass name. Constantine, open field, healing, second. So for a non-healing second, you don't want counterattack. That gives you 3 more points. You can get 3 more points in fleet of foot. And I might actually, so this is only a 0.5% of health, whereas this is a full percent of health. So we're going to do that too. Is this also, that's a full percent of something, but I can't get rid of anything. Okay, so here we are. Do we want an extra 3% march speed or 1% attack? I'd say, ooh, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's the one. Get 2% attack. And 4, that's not right. Fleet of foot's not 4%, is it? That percentage might be off too, guys. Let me check. Yeah, see, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. That percentage is also off. But you're getting the point. You're getting the point of what we're trying to do here. Alright, how far? We're actually almost through this entire one here. Let's do a new mix. 1 hour mix. We'll do this one. Let me mute it first. Okay, no, hold on. We gotta get rid of that one. I actually like that one. I like blank. Yeah, that one's good. Is Joan and Sun Tzu best 2 epic commanders for Canyon? Yes. Yes, Leonards. Well, no, it will not work well. Let's see, what's Prime Gaming? What's Prime Gaming saying? Let's see. Can Sun Tzu Washi work against Attila? In Garrison with the right troop amounts? Yes, but general rule of thumb in the open field? Definitely not. You get wrecked. Lux Agar. You can see my Sun Tzu build. This is on Garrison, though. Garrison. Open field. Now if I'm doing city, I remove city guard and go to feral nature. I'm sorry, this is actually my Garrison. Where did I have this one done? I think I was toying around with this because I like getting the extra iron spear, maybe. Yeah, I was toying around with this. This is my open field generic one right here. Yeah, I was toying around with Sun Tzu a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we did this one. Did we screenshot this one? I don't think we did. No, this is really good open field one. We didn't screenshot this one. So we do text and 3D and color it this color and this and this, and then we do this and then we name it. So open field without healing second. Okay, open it up a little bit. There we go. Save as. Constantine. Open field, no healing second. Let's also do a canyon one because you do actually have to have a specific canyon one. Sadly enough. Oh. It's just 1 point difference. Take the point out of fleet of foot and put it here. That's it. Now again, if you put him with Joan, you want to have these 3 points and this point here, so 4 points. So you need to take take the health out, take the attack out, because you get that attack back anyway. And it's 369, 9%. I guess you take the defense off there, put it here. Which you should be using Joan with Constantine. That's usually the go-to. I mean, I'd prefer not to have to get these two. In fact, I won't. Let me take that out and put that here. I may actually take this extra 0.5% of health here instead of the here. What do I get here? Yeah, screw march speed. Let's do 1 point here and 1 point here. Bingo. How about that? Constantine Ethelfled for Canyon. You can do Constantine Ethelfled for Canyon. You would do it a little different than this. You would want to take out counterattack. In fact, I'll make this build Constantine Joan or Constantine Richard. Or I'll just do Constantine with healing like I did before, but Canyon. So text. So Canyon with healing second. Does a counterattack proc hold the line or only active attacks? I think any attack. I mean, there's no specification, so I'm assuming any attack. Any attack would work. And then if you're using Ethelfled, I mean, you only get one heal with Constantine, so. I might still keep it, because, I mean, you do get the heal, but when you heal on Constantine, I mean, it takes maybe 9 seconds to get there, right? Is it 9% for 3 seconds, or does the seconds go up too? This is my Canyon build right now. And I forewent counterattack. Yeah, I guess this is the better build. Well, I like this. I'm kind of liking this, though. You have March speed, says that. HP Enigma. So the slow, the active, the slow triggers Ethelfled's damage bonus. Deal an extra 20% damage to enemies who have been slowed. So if you have Ethelfled YSG behind Constantine, Constantine will start hitting first, will trigger the slow as Ethelfled is casting her skills. Leonard's I have seen that. You just got to have the right gear and maxed out Sundiak, and it's actually really good. It's really good. Mr. Icy, you don't need to activate the march speed. If you have the gear on the primary commander, you get that march speed. That's how that works. But this is why. Pair up Ethelfled with Mehmed or YSG or Sun Tzu or whoever. But that's why. See, my Ethelfled though does not have it. I went more into open field stuff. That gave me more ability to take Ethelfled talents that helped her. Whereas Constantine, there's not much else to add. You can see where I'm at right now. I've got 2 points, and there's nothing else to put it in. Like, it's just either Garrison stuff or March speed. There's nothing left to put it in. And you're going to have emergency protection and rejuvenate. Why not put the 1 point for Cage of Thorns, and that way you free up a lot of this stuff for Ethelfled. Yeah. I guess we can go ahead and put it in counterattack, the last two. Because you do get some whenever you do your major heal for Constantine. So we'll do this. We'll do this. So this is Constantine Canyon. No, or without healing second. There you go. All right. Have we done all the Constantine stuff? Let me see. Count builds. So we got Constantine, Canyon Healing, no Canyon Healing, Garrison City, anti-Attila, Garrison Open Field, anti-Attila, Open Field Healing second, Open Field no healing second. I mean, you shouldn't be rallying with Constantine, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm not going to do a rally build. Sorry. All right. Let's go to... Where are we at? Let's do a Guan Yu. Ooh, Guan Yu. Guan Yu, my boy. My boy Guan Yu. Let's do it. All right. Create channel. We got Charles Constantine. Builds. There we go. And now we're working on Guan Yu builds. Alright, so Guan Yu. Now he's going to definitely have an open field. He's going to have a rally. And I may actually do a garrison one on him. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely do the open field first, though. So we won't rejuvenate. You know what? We want feral nature. And we definitely want to have latent power. I just always like to have strong body. I'm sorry, I cannot give it up. It's like crack. Now, I can take Buckler Shield with that 7 points. I lose the 1% defense here, which is fine in my opinion. I do lose a little bit of rage here. 9 rage per hit, per normal attack. But I gain feral nature. I gain 9% counterattack damage taken reduction. This is the build. This is the build. Oh, I don't like not taking Iron Spear, though. Do I give up Hold the Line for Iron Spear? Because I do like Iron Spear. I really like Iron Spear. The value you get, 9% damage. Yeah, I got to do it. I'd rather have the health than the chance of reducing damage for 2 seconds. Yep, gotta do it. Yeah, that's the one. What do y'all think? Give up Buckler Shield? Oh, I hate giving up Buckler Shield. Frederick Wolf. When you have a commander that is so geared around skill damage, like Guan is, you almost have to go Feral Nature. You drop Latent Power. 6% though. This is how Latent Power works. Anything that says additional damage factor, that's what it affects. So, Guan Yu, Pelagius, Freddy, El Cid. I mean, it all affects it. Affects all that stuff. I really like Buckler, though. This is almost what I do for Rally, too, man. Although I do like Moment of Triumph for rallies. What would I give up? I'd have to give up... That's not 2%, though. That's 1%. Could do that for rally. This is for rallies. I'll go ahead and save this one. This is my rally build. I think this would be a good rally build. I just don't like going all the way to entrenched or all that stuff. Or definitely not meteor shower. Patrick, that's correct. Yeah, pairing up with Guan Yu. For rallies, I actually like Guan Yu Mechmed, guys. For city rallies. Alright, so I'll use this for rally. This will be my rally one. Rally build. Why didn't that? Why is it cutting off like that? There we go. Okay, alright, HP Enigma. For Guan Yu specifically, this is kind of what I look to go towards. I mean, you do like hold the line because this is a big deal for rallies too, but more damage, Moment of Triumph. I can't go to Meteor Shower, man. Although, I mean, 50% is kind of a big deal. 50% is a huge deal, especially with Mechmed, but that's a lot of points, man. You're giving up a lot. Alright. So, let me take off Moment of Triumph for open field because that goes so quick. And then put those stat points back, I think, is the way I want to go for open field. Health or defense? We say health, right? Yeah. Open field. True. Level 19 Barb. Yes, I have, and yes, it's a crazy amount of damage. Level 19, not necessarily to replace Attila Takeda, although I think the quickness of the rally is a lot faster with Guan Mechmed than it is Attila Takeda. But again, we've done that test where, you know, skill damage doesn't cause as many severely wounded as normal and counterattack damage do. So you want to inflict maximum casualties. That's why Attila Takeda is so good. Mr. Babbles, or Babis, can you use Ulgi Martel open field? Yes, absolutely. Or what is the best combo with Martel open field? I mean, Martel primary would be better. Martel Sun Tzu, Martel YSG, Martel Richard, Martel Alex, Alex Martel. It just, any of those combos work. At what skills does Guan Yu become usable for open field as primary? Primary doesn't matter. He needs to be level 60 to be primary. For the skills, it doesn't matter though. But you definitely want to have the first skill maxed out. Ideally, the fourth skill too. And his third skill is pretty good as well. Sopanan, I'm very well. Thank you for asking, man. All right, so we did open field. I told you I was going to do a Garrison one here, so I'm going to do a Garrison one. It might actually be very similar to the rally one. You know what? I'm going to save that for later because I have not tested it. I'm going to save it and actually check it before I make a build for it. I haven't been able to check it yet. All right. So who's next? We got Leo. My goodness. Leonidas. Why isn't it zooming in? It's very small. 9% counterattack damage reduction. There's so much counterattack damage out there. And a lot of times you're swarming things that are not attacking you. So if you can reduce that damage even further, it's huge. Drago, who is better single target nuker? Khan Osman or Khan Double C? Khan Double C. The attack bonuses on Khan benefit. And also the attack reductions as well also help. Alright, so Leo's actually going to be very similar to Charles. So we want to definitely do as many firing skills as possible. Loose formation. Now he doesn't have the Garrison tree, guys, so he can be second in Garrison, but not primary. 11, strong of body. You want Iron Spear. And Undying Fury. There it is. So again, this is basically the same thing as Charles. And it'll basically be the same thing for Richard too, to be honest. Open field. Or canyon. Dang it. Or rally, for that matter. Save as. That was quick. That was quick and easy for Leo. Oh, I hate that. Save. Fatality-ish. Yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Silas, healing skills on Leo seem kind of useless unless Richard's second. Or primary. Or primary. Sopanon, I'm not jumping. We're not jumping, guys. The new project that I'm going to start, we're not doing a jumper account. We're starting from scratch. Starting from scratch like everybody else. Does Cleo heal work on more than 5 targets? I didn't see a cap on it, so it should. Confirm Desperate Elegy, please. Little support says it's only for normal attack. What? I mean, each attack. So every time you see a number, that's a generation of rage. Now the number is the combination of normal and attack and counterattack damage. You realize that, right? When will you be starting the new city? Blue Note, again, it's going to be a little while. I don't want to start it right now. We're just about to hop into Kingsland in Kingdom 93 on my main account. And we're also about to start Lost Kingdom in K307 on my second main and alt. So I want to do this right. And I also want to do this where I give you guys a ton of heads up. So it's not going to be overnight. I decide I want to go ahead and do it. I likely will do it in the 900s or once we hit the 1000 mark on the kingdoms, when it starts to start with a 2 instead of a 1 on the kingdom list. So it's going to be a little while. Alright, Leonidas is done. That was easy. Richard's probably going to be about the same too. I will give you a garrison only for Arc, and I will specifically put that in there. In fact, let me do that right now. So I need to give up something here. Hold on. Honestly, for Arc, like, people just want to throw troops in. To be honest, I hate double-headed axe. It's the worst. But I like all the bubbles above it. There's so many Attila Takeda rallies too. You need to have Iron Spear. It's a must-have. I gotta do it. Yeah. I actually do like nowhere to turn in this situation because you get swarmed a lot in Arc too. Tiny Rick, yeah, absolutely, man. You're always welcome, buddy. Reza, that's exactly what I'm doing. This is for Garrison, though. Arc Garrison. We're getting very specific on this, though. Invited me to a party. Why would you do that? Now, I mean, this has skill damage reductions because you don't just get rallied by Attila Takeda anymore in Arc. You do see some Ramses rallies, Edward YSG, Edward Tamiris. You do see some Alex YSG. So there's still skill damage out there, guys. Still, we'll get to the open field, guys. We're getting there. We're almost there. Is 80 million T1 troops usable in war? Leonards, I feel like you've been asking me some really trolly questions lately. Really trolly questions, like weird questions. Let's see. I really do like nowhere to turn, though. Maybe I'll take off Undying Fury in favor of nowhere to turn there. Maybe I'll do 2 in Desperate Elegy in favor of this one here. Normal attacks grant an additional 3 rage. This one's only 2 rage per, but when you get swarmed, which does happen quite a bit in Arc, quite a bit. I hate missing out on Hold the Line, but again, a lot of times with Richard, like, people just throw stuff in because you just want to keep it. And having Impregnable is kind of a thing for skill damage. And not only for the rally itself, but you get swarmed by skill damage quite a bit. This has got to be the build. This has got to be the build. I mean, I could remove Desperate Elegy, but anything you can do to generate more rage whenever you're in the throes of death, not a bad idea. But you've got to also have Iron Spear. If you didn't have Iron Spear, you could put those 3 into Desperate Elegy, but you need that 9% extra damage to cav. So that's what we're going to do. This is the one. So this is going to be called... This is going to be called Arc Garrison. Any troops. Alright, so that's Richard. Alright, so open field. Let's get rid of all that. Open field, we definitely want hold the line. We want strong of body. We want iron spear. Testudo. Loose formation. That leaves us with 19. Definitely want medicinal supplies. That leaves us with 8. We can do 3 Undying Fury. And 5 in Desperate Elegy. Bingo. There's your build. Open field. Bingo. No speed? No, not really. Don't really need speed, man. I mean, are you trying to catch something with your infantry? Are you trying to catch anything with your infantry? Daiwo, you just want maximum survivability. You don't run a Richard group out there generally to be mobile. Like, you want to park them somewhere and hold an area, or you want to, just kind of move the line, and that's a slow process. That's not a fast process. I used to put a lot into speed, into march speed, and it's not really that noticeable of a difference. Well, Leonard's, you won't run out of resources because you're going to kill them all. I'll tell you what. I challenge you, Leonard's. Because I don't think you're trolling me. I think you're actually trying to be legitimately inquisitive. So I challenge you to make 40 million T1 troops. Not even 80, just 40. And tell me how it performs. The problem is, you have 5 armies just like everybody else in the open field. Now, somebody rallies you, that's when you could actually start to see maybe a little bit of difference. The problem is, you're going to instantly fill your hospital with T1, and then everything else is going to die. Those T1 are going to die so fast. But if you have nothing but T1, maybe you can send maybe you can have 5 armies of just T5, send them out of your city, and then have it like 40 to 80 million T1 with proper garrison commanders. Let me know how that goes. I'm interested. It's interesting. Please make a T1 meta. The problem is you need so many more troops if you got T1 than T4 even. I think I saw when I first started playing this game, I was just kind of looking for as much data as I possibly could find. And I think the calculation was it's like 11 to 1, T4 to T1, as far as one T4 can take on like 10 or 11 T1. So I can only imagine what a T5 is. I don't know if that's the right number, but there is a ratio where if you test one T4 versus a certain number of T1, they will equal out to 0 on both sides. They both will kill each other at the exact same second. Yeah, the speed ups wouldn't be a problem. The resources you would still need to heal with, but they would be very low, like you said. But again, I mean, are you going to actually be effective at anything? That's the question. It's worth a shot. I mean, we're doing a new start project, guys. That's a great time to start testing that if you want to. Not just yet, but when we do it, if you want to go ahead and do that and just make nothing but T1s, we can definitely make that happen. You wouldn't have to worry about cranking out any T3, T4, T5. What's your best method for a T4 player to beat a T5? Don't get swarmed, you swarm them. Catch them out in the open, swarm them down. That's the plan. So we did an open field, We did Canyon. We did Garrison for Arc only. I obviously will not be doing a Garrison for open field, regular kingdom, or city because Richard is not advisable. Is there anything else? This is a rally build too, if you want. I should have put and rally on that picture, but that works. All right, Richard. That's the last legendary infantry commander. Let's do LG, and then we'll do Sun Tzu, and then we'll wrap this puppy up. Look at that. All right, so LG. What did we say before? You want effortless? Basically, you know what? It's the same build as Alex. So all of Alex's builds are the same. If you're pairing with a secondary, actually Martial Mastery you're never going to use because LG does have skill damage, so active skill damage. So you're never going to use that. So you want to have hold the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, strong body. Want to have defense, rage, anti-cav. Yep, all good. 25 points left. Unyielding and armored joints. Do we want to go fight to the death? I really don't think that's the best play. I think we should get some mobility. What do you think? Let's do all the way up to there. Let's get some mobility too. Why not? Let's get some extra attack points there. 6 points left. 1 point of defense. Is Richard build going to be available in our Discord? Yes, it is. Let me go back to my Discord and update the builds that we're gonna have. So we did Guan Leonidas builds and Richard builds, and we're doing LG and Sun Tzu builds. So there are 8 infantry commanders. How about that? Legendary and epic. So we got 6 points left, guys. I just don't recommend taking Martial Mastery. You're reducing your own damage there. It's not... and Victory Charge, again, Victory Charge should only be used in Canyon. In my opinion. Because you don't kill people fast enough in open field or rally or any situation, really, to take benefit from this skill, unless you're in Canyon. You could go Snare of Thorns and Elite Soldiers, but you only get 2 points. You could take some points out of the speed. You could reduce the march speed, and then you can take Elite Soldiers. That's probably the best bet, because once you get to Elite Soldiers, 1 point gives you 1.5% points. And that's better than anything you're going to get over on the attack tree. So that's the way, right there. That's what we'll do. This is open field. Open field LG. No. Got a little liberal with my box. Or... rally, really. Right? Yeah, open field or rally. We got some work done today, guys. What do you think? So far, so good, yeah? We'll do a Garrison one really quick, because we should. We gotta do right by Olgi. Again, we've got to have the standard stuff, right? I mean, we just have to. This is your baseline, okay? This is your baseline for most stuff, all right? How does Artemisia do great versus Attila? So she buffs her own skill damage at the expense of buffing the skill damage of the enemy, but because Attila Takeda doesn't have skill damage, you're only buffing yourself. So it works out really well. Yeah, Ikben, I think we're on the same page there. Is Richard build? Yep, that's in there. Opinion on JC versus Attila because of his 1 and 2 skill. Of course, not as primary, but perhaps as secondary. It does work, but again, I mean, JWM was really touting the Richard Julius Caesar defense in Arc, and it worked fairly well, but they never used it. They used Wu Artemisia, I think, most of the time, and it broke pretty hard against Attila Takeda. 5 T1 farm killers are impossible to be caught. So you want to run away really good? Now you're starting to lose me, Leonards, because anytime you're starting to develop a strategy around farmer killing, that's when you start to lose me. There is a time and place for that, but it's very rare. You tend to need to actually fight more than T1 farmer kill. Alright, so we got 24 points. Open field garrison, again, you want to have infantry. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I can get there. Yeah, I can. Look at that. Kingsguard. Those are good to have too, but the stats are really nice. We'll take the 1 point here. So, okay. This is our open field, all infantry garrison. If for some reason you want to use LG for that. Which you can. It's just not recommended. If you have Charles 5 anything, Charles is better. Garrison. Garrison non-city. I guess I should call it Garrison non-city. All infantry. That's the proper description. LG non-city all infantry garrison. There we go. All right, let's do city. So that means remove these. We're going by the letter of the law here. We got 6. I honestly don't like these wall skills at all, by the way. I'm not a huge fan. Those are march speed. This is 0.5%. 0.5%. I've got 3 points. I could put them in the attack one. If we're going to have anything, the attack one's a pretty good one to have. There's more health, more defense, but it's 0.5% points. Yeah, let's go ahead and... I guess I'd rather have defense, huh? 15%. So we'll do that. This is city garrison. Garrison. Oh, wait. No, mixed troops. I'm sorry. Hold on. Cancel this. Cancel that. So I got 4 more points. I could do this. Yeah, let's do this. Bingo. Bingo. It's almost like it was all planned. So this is city. This is the city garrison right here. Text. City garrison. I guess that's all I need to say, right? City garrison. Yeah. Alright, that's done. And finally, we have ourselves a Sun Tzu. This is a favorite. Jack, will you be interviewing JWM? No. I think if anybody should interview JWM, it's Gecko, right? And he's in JWM. He's got the contacts. He's already interviewed HKO. Might as well interview JWM too. Gotta go. War breaking out in Lost Kingdom. Baron, have fun. Go pound some people. That's how you do it. Frank C. Yeah, again, Artemisia is great for Garrison. Anti-Attila Garrison. She's really good. But I just haven't seen her perform well in the open field. She's so volatile. She is so volatile. Alright, this is my open field. Build for Sun Tzu. Also with additional skill damage second. So Frederick, Osman, Minna if you do it. Ramses if you do it. Anything with additional skill damage, because they take advantage of latent power. Okay, if they don't have a second as a skill damage, additional skill damage, I don't do latent power, and I put the extra point back into the. Well, I'll do it. I'll do the build. I will do the build. Hold on a sec. Oh, save. Okay. Sun Tzu. Open field with additional skill damage. Don't save. Alright, so I take these if it's no additional skill damage, if it's like a YSG or a Saladin or... I mean, basically any main nuker that doesn't have additional skill damage. I add that point back in here. I get my defense point here. Now I've got 1 point left. Maybe put it in the defense here, or maybe a March speed one. Doesn't hurt. Or maybe just put the 1 point in there. But I actually like the defense point, or half point. Because your March speed one from 6 to 9 is not going to be a big difference. And 2% of the additional skill damage portion of Sun Tzu is like 2%. 4%. I'm sorry, 4%. Or 4, I'm sorry, not 4%. It's 4. 4 skill damage factor. So it's nothing. So I'm going to go with this. You could also do the Naked Rage stuff, but you're increasing your damage taken too. You don't want to do that. Sun Tzu is fairly squishy, so keep that in mind. Except for his second skill. I mean, add some tankiness, but he's still epic, guys. Let's be real. But he's an awesome epic. So open field without additional skill damage second. Bingo. Sun Tzu. Let me type that. Without. Save. Razban, I would love that for that to be the case. I would love for that to be the case. If I had to choose which one to max first, Frank, I would go Ramses, but I mean, look, y'all saw yesterday, right? Y'all saw yesterday. Those two new commanders are great. They're good. But are they worth maxing and really kind of centering your account around? Not if you don't have a bunch of other stuff that's already come out and maxed out. I would definitely put my efforts back over to Khan, Saladin, Attila, Takeda, Guan, Leo, even to a certain extent, Constantine. Make sure your Richard and Charles are nice and sharpened. I mean, just you gotta get your foundation. Saladin or Khan expertise first. Just kidding. Had to, Drago. Haven't heard that question in a while. Baz, I hate you so much. But thank you. I appreciate you. Terry Hong, what is your main type of troop? Infantry or cav? Both. I've got both. I've got a full setup for infantry, and I've got a full setup for cav. But I usually like to try and use infantry at most of the time because they're so tanky and because they cause the most damage, severely wounded damage on the field. So every time Drago gets the question who to focus on, Connor Saladin, he will Hulk smash someone. Sean Jansen. That's why I made a video about it. That's why I made a video on it. Hi again, I'm in my Season 3 of Lucerne Scroll, and I have just one day left, and I'm at level 70. Should I buy the 10 levels for the Temple of Artemisia at level 80? It will cost 7,500 gems. That's pricey. You do get a couple things along the way besides the city skin, okay? But you do want that city skin. 5% cav health, guys, right? 5% health or 5% defense, one of the two. It's good. It's good, especially if you're a cav commander guy or gal. He's a legendary commander with a purple background. It's nice. Jack, will you be doing an Osiris masterclass for us noobs next week? Need to know how to be effective in each role. I'm going to be getting that geared up. I don't know what the exact timing is, but yes, it is coming, Jack. See, Jessie shows support with her, looks like berries and cream icon thing going on. Welcome to the stream, Jess. Alright, so we did the 2 open field ones. Let's do the Garrison one really quick. So let's get rid of this. And we're going to have to do, again, we got to go with this. I'm going to do this too. I mean, why not? This has to also happen. Ooh, points remaining. Hold up. Open field? This is tough. It's hard. This is hard. Why are people making me do this? This is so hard. Jack! Thank you, my friend. Let me see. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I'm so focused on these that I am probably super slacking on my duties. Benny P subbed at tier 1. Benny, thank you for the sub. Sir Lucifer 666. Also, thank you for the subs. I appreciate you, man. Roan OW with the sub too. Thank you, sir. You are the best. Green Label also with the Twitch Prime sub. I love it. I love it. Let me go back. Tuxter also sub. D-Pros sub. My goodness, I am a terrible, terrible paying attentioner of this stuff because it doesn't show up in my rechat. Dang. Terrible. Tuxter, you're a founder in my book, buddy. Yeah, you are a founder. Look. Tuxter, a founder as well. Very well done. First. Yes, Jack, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. For the heads up. I do need to acknowledge those things because, man, what am I doing with my life if I'm not acknowledging you guys? You're the ones that make this possible. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Is it a good idea for free-to-play to use universals on Martel and make him 5511 and then leave him for gold keys? Because even making 5511, it will take months to max him. General rule of thumb, I know what you mean, Het. I understand what you mean. I get you. I'm there with you. But I just don't ever recommend using universals on on commanders that not only can you get on the gold keys, but you can get on the daily chests. And obviously using, money on this game, right? You use what you can afford. But if you're going to spend some, the daily bundles, the daily chests, are not bad. It's $180 to get all 3 every day, every month. And you get tons of action points, tons of speed ups, tons of gold stars, tons of gold keys. You get the opportunity to get literally, probably 100 plus legendary sculptures. That's cheap. That's cheap for this game. That's very cheap. Drago, what do you think about Sun Tzu Richard Garrison? In Arc, that's fine, Stark, but anywhere else, please don't. I've gone over this so I've got a Commander Ranker series. Go check it out. I tell you exactly where Richard should be on a Garrison, except for Arc. In short, FN versus 411K, there's a lot of Richard, El Cid, and Alex. Yes. Mr. Smoke Turkey, don't forget to press the like button, guys. I agree with you, my friend. I appreciate you. So this will be the open field Garrison build that I'm going to go with. I'm going to remove these 3 points too and get Strong of Body back. Yeah, that's what I'll do. This is open field infantry only. Because to get to King's Guard, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points I got to find, which means I lose Hold the Line, I lose Iron Spear, and I lose Strong of Body. And if you're open field, you can keep it infantry only. So this will be infantry only. Let me do a screenshot. Do that real quick. Garrison, open field, infantry only. Bingo. Save as image. And in Shadow Legion, you can also use it. But again, that's the exception. That's an event that lasts 30 minutes. Alright, so we're taking this away for City. And I guess we can add it back over into Feral Nature, really, right? Because I can take away these 2 percentage points here, and even this. And that'll get me my 10 back. Alright, so here we go. There's my 5. 3 remaining, and I'll take the additional rage. Bingo. City Garrison, Sun Tzu. City Garrison. That's it. Save as. Bingo, peoples. Alright. So we did open field with additional skill damage, without additional skill damage. We did open field Garrison. We did City Garrison. That's it, right? Willie, this is not the type of music I usually listen to. It's just for the background for the stream. Some of it's really good that I actually might listen to, just to kind of hang out with. But usually I'm more of just a tunes, a rock, country. I like all music, really. Except like that mumble crap that's out right now. That's trying to pass for rap. Centurion primary with a City Keeper secondary. That's the thing. Is the rage generating talent in Garrison never worth it? It is. It is worth it in some degree. I really think it's worth the most in Arc Garrisons. So if you're going Arc Garrison, taking Nowhere to Turn over Undying Fury is recommended because you tend to get swarmed in Arc, whereas you don't tend to necessarily get swarmed in open field or any of that stuff. I think Lancelot is good with Saladin if you get swarmed. Oh my god. Okay, now you're trolling. Now you're trolling. You have to be trolling. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. All right. So that's all the infantry commanders that I can make builds for. Again, if you guys want a... let me see. Is that something I can do? Let me see if I can show you something. We'll sort by rarity. Okay, okay. So there's no elite infantry commanders. You got leadership, integration, archer, and cav. So no infantry elites, but you do have you got infantry city keeper, and that's it. So if you were to build a city keeper build, you've got infantry and attack. Use the eulogy build. Use the eulogy build. That's the one you use. So what do you think, guys? Hope this was helpful. How long have we been streaming? Almost 2.5 hours. I think. Look at that. Well, that's all of the infantry commanders in a nutshell. It doesn't just work for cities. Steven or Stefan, I'm not sure. But most used in arc. Most used in arc. I think if you're using City Keeper, you've already lost. Unless it's the first day of the server being open, and then you might still be doing okay. I don't know. But okay, cool. This has been a great stream, guys. I hope you guys have seen some value in this. We're coming up on the 2.5 hour mark. I'm going to go ahead. In fact, let me go ahead and do that right now. Here, in fact, I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys what this looks like. All right, so Charles, we're going to go ahead and upload all the Charles stuff. So Charles, open, upload. So those are all up. Constantine, here we go. Let's see if I can do this without, nope, okay. Constantine, plus that one, open, upload. Did we get the... I did. Okay, cool. So it's already in there. Cool. Now we got the Guan Yu builds here. Just these two. Got Leonidas. There's only one. Only one Leo build. Richard. Only 2 needed. That's interesting. LG. And Sun Tzu. There you go. Sean Jansen, that's how involved this game is. That is a nutshell for Rise of Kingdoms. Find myself bumping to the background music. Feels weird. Yeah, Rapsor. This isn't my normal stuff. Like, house music is not my normal thing. But it's catchy. You do tend to like catch yourself kind of bobbing your head a little bit. But normally this is not what I listen to. Now I need a stream on how to work Discord. It confuses the F out of me. It's not too bad, guys. It's not bad at all. Let me give you the link to the Discord again, even though it is in the description below as well. I will go ahead and give you that link too, just so it's easy for you all to click. If you're not already there, you should be, but if you're not, go right ahead. I do all my announcements on there. There's tons of Rise of Kingdom stuff as well. Does the Kingdom research buff after the research has started? Destro, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. Biker, I would go, rock, country, blues even, jazz, pop. I mean, I like everything. I'm not really, the only thing I don't like, again, is that, like, stuff that's trying to pass for rap right now. That's not any good. Jack, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Asmain, Azahari. Hello from Malaysia. Okay, hello from the US. So 10% chance for one turn, reducing 40%. What about the other nine turns, buddy? What about the other 9 turns? Leonard's. The other 9 turns hurt 100%. Taylor Swift with the boys. I mean, I'm not going after Taylor Swift per se, but I mean, some of her stuff can, like, you know, for like just listening to the hook and then turning the channel, it's not bad. What bundles are the most valuable to invest after King of Corpse? That's not what it's called. King Coronation. That's what it's called. Or event packs. What bundles? So some of the, he said event packs, so or the event packs. So you want to do the growth fund. You want to do the 30-day gem supply. Call the Ancients is one of the best. This one right here is one of the best packs you can get. If you're a fighter, if you're growing, if you're doing growth, City of Hope is actually one of your best ones. It gives you the most resources without gold, which you don't really need starting off. And if you're going Leonard strategy, you'll never need gold, ever. 2-string for you. Can you show Charles the talent build? It's literally this whole stream was making the builds for that and putting them on Discord. They are there for you. You can go open them up and download them, buddy. They're yours for the taking. Take it. It's yours. Good evening from Estonia. Good job, Dragothien infantry build. You're very welcome, Talvo. You're very welcome. Good evening from the US. It's actually getting towards the evening. It's a little after 4:30 here as well. What bundle has the most training speeds? War Machine does have the most training speeds by a little bit. Sav Bagel, 3000. Welcome to the stream from Twitch. I am about to wrap this stream up, though. We are coming up on 2.5 hours of literally doing builds nonstop. I think we did like 30 builds or something. Like I don't even know how many there was, but it was quite a bit. Eskimoto, thank you for joining as a member on YouTube. I appreciate you, my friend. You do get stuff that entitles you, like perks and things. Go ahead and reach out to me on Discord to start taking advantage of those perks. I bought the 7-day speed up supply several times for $5. The amount of speed ups you get isn't bad. Level 19 Barbette, that's correct. And you get 2,200 gems too. Does helping Alliance members cost anything? Is it spammable? It doesn't cost you anything. And it is spammable if they need help over and over and over again, if that's what you're saying. But you can't spam help on one help, if that is what you're asking. War Machine or Call of the Ancients? I always lean towards Call of the Ancients Snapchat score just because I fight a lot. I need those healing speed ups. But if you just want to train, pure training, I believe the generic and training speed ups you get from War Machine are better. Starley, I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. I appreciate you joining. What kind of hairstyle is underneath that hat? Well, it used to be nice and flowy, but now it's just a short kind of forward thing. Like, there's not much left. But, you know. I've got a couple streams where I've got no hat on, if you want to go check them out. Who is your favorite opponent in Lost Canyon? I haven't been to Lost Canyon in a couple hours yet. Here, let me get back up in there really quick. Oh, HP Enigma. He does tend to beat me a lot. You know what? I'll challenge him anyway. And I haven't reset my gear yet. Oh, no. COVID style haircut. I don't know. You think a 5511 minute is worth it? 62 days old. I mean, that can be fixed instantly with 2 more packs purchased, but I mean, it's okay. It's all right. His expertise is really good, man. You should try it. I've been toying around with Attila Takeda up here a little bit. Hello from Romania. Alex, hello from Russia. Hello from Russia. Hello from the US. That's where I'm at. I promise. Drago, can I see your canyon setup? You're seeing it right now. You're seeing it live and in person. Right this second. And it's looking like it's doing pretty good. Looks like I might win this one, actually. All that flack you gave me, HP Enigma. Look at this. Look what's happening. Russia is the derivative of USA. That's funny. Look at this. HP Enigma. All those times you beat me. Bingo. Enjoy 34th place. Come back and beat me really quick and take over second. I have to wonder. Okay, here's the other thing. Do we have the buff? We don't have the buff. Ooh. I would have sworn that I had the buff. I would have sworn it. Just don't spend a lot in the game and don't want to invest too much and then you just fall off. Seems to be what I see the most. Dude, watch this. Who's my first army? Mon-Wed-Friday, dude. I use him endgame. I hope they'll fix the lags during fights, ruins, and altars. The game is not playable during those times. It's playable, it's just not... It's not fun. It's not fun when the lag's happening. I get you. I get you, man. Let me see if I can get first place really quick. Wrong canyon. So I gotta go up against this FN guy. Is he using the same setup? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Cool. Saladin Lancelot can be as tanky as Attila Takeda if he is swarmed by 10 guys. Little servers need to be upgraded a lot. They do. They need to have a little bit of upgrade in action. So again, I haven't really used Attila Takeda very much in Canyon. The couple times I'd used them, they didn't do very well. But against archers that are squishy, they do really well. So, I mean, this is a unique situation. I would not normally use Attila Takeda. I don't even have Ethelfled in here. Ethelfled's not even in this setup. Hunter McFly, that's the thing. So, spending on Mina does stop you or slow you down from spending on bundles. And bundles are where your growth comes from. But Mina will help you, like, sustain fights, like, be better at fighting. So it just depends. See, this one I'm starting to get wrecked a little bit here. My Guan is really low. My Constantine's already down. My Guan's down. His Edward and... Okay, so his Constantine is down too. Really, it's going to depend on how quickly I can get this Richard down. Does he have Leo with Guan or is it Alex? Looks like Alex. Okay. This is going to be close. This is going to be very close. You recommend buying Hannibal packs. If you're a low spender, no. Buy the first one just to unlock him so you can buy the Writer of History bundle. My YSG is about to go down. There he goes. I think I've got this. Yeah, I've got this. A half full Richard and Attila Takeda versus Guan Alex. Should be good to go. You retreat your troops and takes 10 to 15 seconds to react. Sometimes the troops keep chasing. Dude, I've got stream upon stream. Okay? I've got stream upon stream. There you go, guys. Number 1 in Lost Canyon. Lancelot is an elite commander, Ikben. Elite. He's elite. Oh, this happens every day, Sean. This happens every day for a little bit. And then somebody beats me. Well, those victories. Victories are nice. A couple defeats. Abu Basha, he gets me a lot. I beat Forever quite a bit, though. I beat him quite a bit. Hey, Adrian, what song playlist is that you're playing from? Greetings from Istanbul. Love your stuff. Thank you, Alloy. It's some random, what is it? NCS, No Copyright Sounds playlist. It's just a random one. Well, there's your first place for a little bit until somebody beats me, which is very likely very soon. Grab another one of those. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed all the talent builds and getting to first place on Lost Canyon again. That was fun. Alright, last time on the Mina build really quick. This is the one I've started using more often than not, although I do like this one as well. This is the other one you can use. And this is peacekeeping if you want it, but why would you do that? You're sick. Past glory is going really well. We're winning by 2.2 billion points right now. I do need to train. I haven't trained yet. I was busy all morning and then I started streaming and now we're here. We are like almost 3 hours later. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I really have. I'm going to do this next week as well if we don't have Soroli. If we do have Soroli, then I'm going to do Soroli community help on the next Monday, Community Monday stream. If we don't, then I'll do this again next Monday, and we'll do it on Cav, for instance. So we have a few of those to get through, but overall, I really like this. This was fun. It takes a long time, but it's fun, and y'all can kind of get in with what I'm thinking. And as I'm building these, some of these are new for me, and I might actually need to change some of my own builds because I just haven't gotten around to updating some of them. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I will see you guys next time. Have a great week. I will see you on Wednesday for our next stream. 16 UTC is the time for that. Otherwise, I will be streaming on Twitch all the time, pretty much. Whenever you guys want to hop on and see me there, feel free to go ahead and do that. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. Take care.